Sting versus Triple H.
Sting! I like how it's 14 years in the making, guys. Snarf.
Before we get into the match itself, what did you guys think about the entrances?
I thought it was comedy that Sting got this shitty little entrance with Japanese guys and drums, and then Triple H, like, fucking has a movie set come to life.
The only thing
What's up with the whole Japanese thing?
I do not get it at all. I bet if like Sting does like an interview, he'll explain it and it'll make sense. But honestly, I do not see the connection Sting had with Japan at all, ever.
Yeah, I got nothing. I can't defend the connection. I thought it was a cool performance, though. I thought it was unique and a neat thing to have there.
The only time I
thought it sounded like our fucking outro.
The only thing I did like about it was when the guy hit the gong and it wasn't in sync, which happened a fucking lot. At least it felt like it did.
It's because it's not Undertaker's 3 dongs.
I still just think it would have been better if they used his old theme.
Oh, fuck yeah. And you know what? They kept playing along with this theme, and I was like, this would be so much better if they were playing along with the old one.
Mm-hmm. There's, like, heavy drums in that fucking thing. That would have kicked ass.
Oh, my God, that'd be badass.
But yeah, I didn't know that Steve Borden was such a Japanese-inspired name. Good old surfer Sting. Japanese culture. First thing I think.
Yeah, you found that really funny for some reason, Tony.
He surfed all the way from Japan to get here.
Hello, guys, it's your first thing.
What about Triple H's, though, the Terminator? I mean, Terminator 2 is my favorite movie of all time, so of course I just thought that was, you know, fucking cool.
Fucking awesome.
Fucking it was cool.
Yeah, when it first brought in, like, at first I was confused enough from the whole Japanese drums, and then it started showing all this, like, grocery shopping and cable cars, and, like, I was like, what the fuck is this going on now? Like, were we watching a wrestling show? What the hell is going on here? And then finally it clicked in my head, and then I saw all the post-apocalyptic footage showing up. I was like, oh, and then I heard the
I think it's Triple H just shut up every year to freaking out stuff.
What I found more cool than the actual robots and shit was the whole scanning the arena, target acquired.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was fucking kind of cheesy, but sweet at the same time.
Oh, man, and the fucking center little eyeball thing that was on the part of the stage, the screen, the circular one.
That was pretty sweet.
That was baller.
I just feel like if it was dark and they could have used like certain lighting, it would have been so much more fun.
Oh man, if they could have done some like red lasers going all over the place and like had some like flash, like.
If they could have made it look like the future scenes from the very beginning of T1 and T2, that would have been fucking awesome. You know, like all the skulls on the ground, and you've got the HKs flying in the background and shit. Obviously, they couldn't have done that, but they used to have the fucking Zeppelins flying around. They could have done something. Yeah, I thought that was really cool. And, you know, it was a good change of pace from just doing the whole warrior thing again. Because we've seen that. You know. That stage, though, in general, that stage was fucking awesome.
It was fucking huge.
And it was gorgeous. Like, it was nice and clean. Didn't have too much shit going on. You had a good, like, video screen set up where you could
that lettering, though.
That didn't bother me too much. The only thing that the stage bothered me with was, you know, you have a big stage when The Rock takes like 40 minutes to get down to the fucking ramp because he's just walking back and forth.
Yeah, well, that's just The Rock, though. I think it took longer for The Rock to go down than The Undertaker, and that's just because The Rock wanted to milk it.
I don't know why he does that shit. I mean, he never used to when he was over.
I think it's because they told him, they were just like, yo, it's still not too dark, and Undertaker's next. Can you just, like, stall as long as possible?
Fucking possible.
But,
that's why Ronda Rousey picked up Stephanie.
But for the Sting and Triple H match itself, how did you guys think that these worked out together?
Fucking awesome. And it shouldn't have. It should have sucked. It should have sucked a lot. But these guys went out there, had a good wrestling match, which I'm like, oh, damn. And then it turns into the biggest overbooked masterpiece ever.
Which everybody, the best way that I've heard this explained was a big group of 26, 27, 28-year-olds are all sitting around watching in the basement, and we all turn into 6-year-olds. We're just like, that's DX! That's the NWO! Oh, man, it would be so much better if Shawn Michaels came out. It's Shawn Michaels! Like, we're just like, Jesus Christ.
The only weird thing is, because of how the internet is now, it's kind of like, well, you guys are friends. But I think it's like, because if these guys were booked against each other, there's no way that Road Dogg and Billy Gunn would have kicked the fuck out of Scott Hall and Kevin Nash. So it was sweet watching them wipe the floor with them.
Yeah, X-Pac goes up against Hulk Hogan.
I'm like, X-Pac just took out Hulk Hogan. This is amazing. And not only that, NWO fucking loses.
My favorite moment of that part is where Kevin Nash falls over and he just falls over randomly and he's holding his knee. I was like, oh, fuck, really?
Everybody's just like, oh, there you go, tour squad.
Fucking Scott Hall took a backdrop bump on the fucking outside.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, the fuck?
It just sort of felt like they were all like, you were the cool group, we were the cool group, let's go fuck each other up.
I have a question. One question about this match. When did I miss it become a no disqualification match?
Right at the start of the match, they announced it.
Oh my god. They fucking do that so much now. Like, I remember they did that with Triple H and Lesnar, and then they did it with Lesnar and Punk. Like, god damn it, why can't you just announce that in advance? Because they brought up the bat and the sledgehammer, and I was so confused. Like, ref, are you going to do anything about this? Earl.
Card subject to change, Drew.
No.
Actually, on that note of the baseball bat and the sledgehammer, fuck you, cameraman. Like, that was a really bad, awkward angle. It, like, did not sell the spot as awesome as it should have been. That should have been, like, a really fucking big deal, and it didn't feel like it.
Which time? When they broke the sledgehammer with the bat?
Yep.
One on bat.
Alright, I guess we're done with this fucking segment.
Well, out of all the stuff that happens here, what was your favorite part about that? And on top of that, do you think that it was a good choice for Sting to lose this match?
Sting losing. I don't think it really makes too much of a difference. So, I'm more indifferent than anything. I really don't care about Sting. I
Stink.
enjoy... Sting the stink. I enjoyed this match more than I should have. Especially since how little I do care about Sting, and I think it was just due to all the nostalgia stuff. Just watching fucking NWO vs. DX, that's enough reason to go and see this match. That's my favorite part.
I don't feel like Sting would come in just to get shitty theme music and lose. So I feel like there's got to be more in his career going on here. I think that he might have lost this match because he's going to eventually go on to beat The Undertaker. So it's sort of like give and take.
That or they're trying to make Triple H strong for The Rock.
Well, I mean, they get that too. I mean, you're killing two birds with one stone. It's called smart booking. But I'm saying, like, Triple H is like, hey, I tell you what, Sting, you do the honors for me, and next year we'll put you over Taker.
You put me over, and you put me over, and I'll let you fuck Mark over.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I did say last week that Triple H was going to win, and I should have stuck by it with my predictions, but for some odd reason on the night, I thought, you know what, that's just going to be retarded. I should have stuck with my guns, because there was something about this match that I knew Triple H was going to win, but I can't remember why. But I did call it, so...
I'm not surprised Triple H won, because it makes sense, because they did WWE versus WCW, essentially. So why the fuck would WCW win this round? I think that makes the most sense when you look at it from that point of view.
It was not like if they won, WCW was going to come back or anything.
I do think that was some of the booking decisions here. It was, right, WWE always wins. And just to make sure of that, let's bring the NWO and fuck them over, too.
Yeah, I'm a lot younger than you guys. I wasn't watching wrestling back when it was in the NWO at its height, and the DX was at its height as well. So I think Wago mentioned, because I didn't watch this live, I watched it later on. He mentioned to me that I probably won't like this match as much as he did. And I thought it was a great match regardless. I thought the wrestling was good, and even though it was overbooked, like you guys have said, I I thought it was not so much a trip back down memory lane for me, but more so that people cared enough to cheer shows that, to me, shows that people really fucking care about this. And I think this is the only time that they're ever going to get an NWO versus DXing. So overall, I thought it was a good match, and I thought the stuff that they did at the halfway point on, I actually rather enjoyed for some reason. So kudos for them for making someone who didn't watch wrestling at the time actually care that these guys came out.
Thank you for making me feel like an 11-year-old kid again.
One other thing. How about that gnarly bruise Triple H had?
I think Sting had one too on his side.
It was nothing like Triple H's.
I know, but
Triple
like,
H's was like all down like half of his side. I think Triple H might have pulled a muscle at the beginning of the match. That's what I'm hearing.
Oh, from your sources?
From my sources.
I think he sat on some paint.
Remember how a couple years ago he had the ice burn on his chest? Yeah, this is just the same thing but with paint now.
Oh, that burn must have fucking killed, though. I felt so bad for him when I found it was a dry ice burn. I'm like, dude, that sucks. So yeah, Triple H in pain. Ha.
And then Undertaker has that one entrance where he gets set on fire. Like, it's just like, what the fuck? Oh, man. So any last thoughts on this Sting and Triple H match?
Stang!
14 years.
Stang flush! 14 years in the making. Stang! It's Sting, everybody.
When's the next time we see Sting?
I would love to see him come back at SummerSlam.
That freaking he's not going to show up again until SummerSlam?
Mm-hmm.
I bet it will still be a nuisance for the Authority. If they continue it between those two, I think he'll pick up a win on Triple H just to even the score. Maybe.
He shook their hand. We didn't even talk about that. They fucking shook hands at the end of the match. What was that?
Yeah, it was a little odd.
That ruined the match for me.
That's right, Sting.
That was still my match.
Put me over.
Like, why would Sting, like, after all that, like, all he went through to track Triple H, saying he has to bring him down, and then Triple H, like, uses a sledgehammer to win of all ways, and he just, yeah, I'll shake your hand.
He tried to use a baseball bat. They both had teams of guys on each other's side. It was an even fight.
What do you mean? There was like two more on Team DX.
Yeah, but to be fair, you've got fucking Hulk Hogan, Scott Hall, and fucking Kevin Nash, as opposed to Billy Gunn and X-Pac and Road Dogg. It's kind of an uneven match.
Xbox? They had an Xbox?
The old Xbox.
Xbox.
No, and then Shawn Michaels making a random appearance in the middle of the ring to do a super kick.
Games, Xbox.
Outro.
Also, I don't know, we didn't talk about this with the Intercontinental Championship match, but I just thought of it. That little segment they did with the all the Hall of Famers coming back to congratulate Brian.
I like that.
Kind of cool. We're not getting fucking much out of this right now, so I thought I might throw that in there.
So, next match on the card is the Divas match. Stay tuned. We are going to be talking about that and everything else coming your way.